Okay, so I forgot to make an intro until after I cut my hair, and I don't want to give you guys like any spoilers or anything, so here's just some random before shot that I didn't end up using, so I'm going to use it now as my intro. So enjoy me cutting my hair and donating it for Locks of Love and for BuckeyeThon. So if you haven't noticed my shirt, it's a BuckeyeThon shirt. BuckeyeThon is basically just a giant fundraiser at Ohio State that raises money for like pediatric cancer research, treatment, a bunch of stuff. I'm going to put the link to my page in the description, so please take a look at that and donate it or spread it around at least. I'm also going to put it in my Venmo in the description because the donation page takes a minimum of $5, and I know that's kind of a lot for some people. So if you want to donate an amount that's less than $5, you can Venmo me and just put BuckeyeThon in this like subject line, and you can put your Instagram in like the comment section too, and I'll at you in my bingo card on Instagram. I could make a wig with the amount of hair that's come out of my head just from washing it. Last time I donated to a less known foundation because I was very cautious of cutting off too much, so I specifically found a foundation that I should turn the light on. Oh my god, that's so bright. I specifically researched foundations that would take very small amounts as their minimum amount of hair, and I found one that took a minimum of 8 inches, so I chopped off 8 inches and donated them, and it was fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but like I remember like the week after I donated, I was like, I mean, it's not that bad, it's not that short, I could have gone shorter. My sister, shout out to Millie, she just donated to Wigs for Kids a little bit ago too, so I've been planning on donating my hair for weeks now, at least, maybe months by now. But basically I've just been really unproductive the last couple of days, and it came down to like an hour ago being just like, why didn't I just cut my hair? So I'm gonna go ahead and talk you guys through like all the steps that I'm going through, just in case you guys came to this video to like figure out how to donate your hair. So basically I just wash my hair, start off with clean hair, and if your hair's straight, I would recommend drying it. I just do mine wet because my hair is curly, so it's hard to get a good measurement when my hair's dry. And then detangle your hair with a comb or a brush, whatever you use, and then use something to give yourself a good middle part. I used a rat tail teasing comb, and I lined it up with my nose to make my middle part. And after you make your middle part, you need to determine how many ponytails are best for your hair type. For me, I decided to do it all in one layer, and I ended up making 7 ponytails, 3 on each side and then 1 in the back. And then I measured off the pieces using disposable rubber bands. And when you make your ponytails, just make sure you measure them to the length you want, and for me this was about 10 inches. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I gotta make a TikTok of me cutting off just one piece. Okay, I can do this.
Okay, hashtag for the kids, BuckeyeThon.
Okay, no going back. That's 1 of 7, and oh my god, that actually looks way nicer than the hair that I donated in December. I'm gonna go ahead and put another rubber band on it before this thing completely falls apart, which I should have done earlier, honestly, but okay, it's go time now. Like, there's no going back. Oh my god. Gosh, I remember that nice feeling though after I cut it. Just the ends felt so much nicer, and like the dry, crusty ends. Okay, so while y'all are watching me chop off 7 ponytails, I'm going to remind you to please make a donation to BuckeyeThon. If you can't make a donation, then please at least share the video. Maybe someone else who sees it can. Anyway, so I'm not doing this for nothing. I'm doing this hashtag for the kids, for BuckeyeThon, hashtag now more than ever, all of the Ohio State hashtags for this. So if you would please check out the link in the description and make a donation to BuckeyeThon. That would be really awesome, and that would mean I didn't just cut my hair to not spread awareness for BuckeyeThon. And also, if you're here to figure out how you can donate to Locks of Love, stay till the end of the video because I'm going to show you guys how I package up my hair and how I seal the envelope and all that stuff. So go ahead and stick around for that. Locks of Love does require at least 10 inches as their minimum for hair donations. But again, like I'll link in the description the last time that I donated my hair, because I only donated 8 inches of hair that time, and so I specifically found a foundation that took a minimum of 8 inches if anyone wants to donate just that many. So by now I've cut off all 7 of my ponytails, and you guys have probably seen how ridiculously uneven my cuts were, like when I held up the ends. So if you have straight hair, definitely do not cut your own hair unless you think you're a professional or something. My curly hair is pretty forgiving on my bad chopping skills. And here are a couple of shots so you guys can get like a before and after effect. So this was literally like right before I took a shower, literally an hour before I chopped my hair, and there's right after when I chopped my hair. Here is an overview of the 7 ponytails I just cut off. Also, when you're choosing where to donate your hair to, it's important to keep in mind whether or not the foundation accepts dyed or bleached hair. I've never dyed or bleached my hair, so like it doesn't really affect me, but make sure you find a foundation that will take however much hair you're cutting off, and will take it even if it's been dyed or bleached, depending on whether you've done that. I may as well just walk you guys through the process. So you just go to the Locks of Love website, which I will link in the description, and you print out this hair donation form, and I'm just going to fill it out like with a pen. Like your name, your phone number, your address, you decide how you want to receive your acknowledgement. I'm going to go ahead and pick email. As I'm filling this out, obviously I'm living in a dorm right now, and I'm going to go ahead and put my dorm address on here. And there are also options on the paper to make donations or sponsor a kid. I am not going to do that because I am raising money for BuckeyeThon, so any donations that I'm making currently are going to go towards BuckeyeThon. Oh shoot, I have to do Duolingo. Anyway, but you can go ahead and do that if you want to. And then all you have to do is follow the directions at the bottom of the page, which are to mail, like it has the address in it, which I'll show just in a second. I am going to put my ponytails into this baggie, I guess some gift bags kind of, and some Ziploc baggies were included in that gift bag. It just had like a bunch of like trial size stuff. That was kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm going to put all 7 of my ponytails in here. I'm going to try to do them as organized as I can, but, make sure you have at least 2 rubber bands on your ponytails, especially if you have thin hair like mine, just to try to keep them together. And again, before you start, you have to have, clean, dry hair. This was wet when I started. My hair is dry, dries pretty quickly. It's been probably 90 minutes, maybe 2 hours since I showered, especially since I was playing with my hair. It dried really fast. I think I'm going to put a napkin in here though, just in case there's any more moisture, so that hopefully the napkin will just absorb it and it won't mold, because if your hair, you don't want to bag up your hair if it's all wet, because then it'll mold and then it's useless. So you basically just donated 10 inches of trash. So 10 out of 10 would not recommend. So I'm just going to put this napkin in here, and then I'm going to seal it and get as much air out as possible. Anyway, so yeah. Beautiful. 7 ponytails. It recommends against mailing it in a regular letter envelope. However, my selection of envelopes is limited in my dorm, so we are going to use this envelope. And the address is Locks of Love, 234 Southern Boulevard, West Palm Beach, Florida, 33405. And then, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and put my return address on it, just in case. And then I'm going to put at least 2 stamps on it, because I'm not really sure how much it weighs. So I'll show you. So here is the envelope, and as you can see, I've got the hair donation with the napkin in it to absorb any leftover moisture. I have the completed form, the address on the front. Here's the address. I'm going to link the Locks of Love website in the description, so you can go check it out on there. And I went ahead and put 2 stamps on it just in case it's too heavy for the 1 stamp. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make a donation to BuckeyeThon. Get all the information about it in the link in my bio, and you can donate at the same link. So please make a donation to that. And while you're at it, you can subscribe to me and like this video, because chopping off 7 ponytails gave me a lot of anxiety, and I think it's worth a couple of likes, a couple new subscribers. Yeah. Make a donation to BuckeyeThon for the kids. And thank you.